Hello, hello. How are we all? All good? I can see. Hi, Lisa. Just having a look who's saying hello. Yeah. You thought you'd miss me. No, you haven't missed me, Jeanette. Glad you're here. Yeah, it's Louise Sims, for those of you that don't know, at Stampin Delight. Trying to go live here every Monday and share a little bit of crafting. So yeah, just thought I would pop on and say hello first, and then I'll get you switched over and we'll have a look at what we've got to craft with tonight. How have we all been? All okay? I think Jill, are you here? Hi Jill, thought I'd seen your name pop up. Hope you're well. On Saturday night, I did a crafting live, a little bit different to this. So obviously you can comment and stuff here. But over in my craft collective, I opened up a private room and we did a little live where we all jumped on camera and did a little bit of crafting. So that was nice and good fun. And sort of a bit of a test run for how I'm going to do some online classes. So yeah, that's quite good. And yeah, it was good. I made some nice cards. Let me show you. Shall I show you what I made the other day? They will be going on the blog. In fact, I'll save those ones because I'm going to blog those. But I'll show you, this was the final one of the evening. And we're actually going to be using this stamp set tonight. I realise now it's back to front, isn't it? But you'll see it in a min. It says, "Life showers bring love's flowers," which I think is quite apt for these April showers, and also the bit of sun and rain we've been having. And I just thought it's quite a cute card to send to somebody at this moment who needs their day brightening up. So just using the blends here to colour in, and then I use the watercolour pencils to colour these little flowers in. This stamp set is the one actually I'm going to use tonight because it's still on my desk and I haven't played enough with it. So it is called Under My Umbrella. So yeah, say hello if you're here. I can see there's a few people on watching, hopefully. And yeah, just nice to connect, isn't it? And say hello. So I'll get you switched over and we'll do a little bit of crafting and see what you think. Bear with me 1 second while I switch you around and pop you in here and hope that technology is on my side. Let me just see if that's looking okay on the screen. I've changed my desk around because it's been really annoying me doing this live with how it was before. So I thought I'd do a bit of a change. And I've got a bit of like sunshine and shower coloured cardstock here tonight, haven't I? So yeah, hopefully you can see that. That looks better, doesn't it? Yeah, I've just changed my stand around just so hopefully it's a bit easier for you guys to see a bit closer up and I'm not so stressed out about it all. So I'm going to use this stamp set here called Under My Umbrella. It comes with a matching punch, which is this one here. Which is a builder punch, so you can punch out the 3 different shapes of the umbrella. And then it's got some really nice little sentiments. So the one that I used on this card here, "Life showers bring love's flowers, rain or shine, you're always on my mind," which yet again is another one we could send out at this time. "No matter the weather, we're friends forever, hello sunshine, it's your day, and showered with love." So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do, which one I'm going to use tonight, but I'm doing a bit of a different fold. So the way I'm going to do it is by creating this little, like, I don't know what to call it, maybe a gatefold? I don't know. I saw it, but it was an American demo, so I've kind of converted it to our UK card base size, so that you guys can make it with half a sheet of A4. And I just thought I'll show you how it comes together. Haven't got a hi Sarah, hi Janice. Haven't got one that I've already done, so we're kind of just going with the flow. And I've kind of just grabbed some colours and some bits so that we can have a bit of a play, really. So the first thing I'm going to do is emboss this piece of yellow, I think. And I just picked out the swirls and curls one, which actually I was wondering if it was still current, but I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is. So I'm just going to emboss this, grab my big shot. How are we all? Hi Lou. Oh, there's loads of you on tonight. Yay. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Yeah, had a little weekend of crafting actually. So it's been nice. As I say, Saturday night I just sat here crafting, and whereas normally maybe one of my team would come round and we might craft together or anything like that, we actually did it online. She was at her house. It meant we could both have a little tipple if we wanted, and it was really nice. And I made 4 cards while we sat and chatted, caught up with a couple of others in my team, and yeah, really, really lovely. So this is the swirls and curls. Just move that there because we do need the big shot again in a second. Love the wellies. They're so cute, aren't they? I shared a card made by Lisa actually that I was online with on Saturday night with wellies on my personal profile, and everybody was loving it. Very popular little image, aren't they? So I'm just going to glue this onto here. I'm going to show you how we're going to start pulling this all together. So this is just a single piece of card. This isn't a card base as we would normally have it. It's just a single layer. I'm just going to add this nice bright embossed piece of card on. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to decorate the front of this first. So this is going to flip round, so it's going to be like a little bit of a gatefold, okay? And that's going to glue to the back there. I'm going to decorate this first just because I think it might be a tad easier. So I've cut a matching yellow layer to go on. I'm just going to use, so this paper is out of the designer series stack, and in that you get a checked side with this side, and then you also get in each of the colours in the colour families, you also get this one which has a script and this nice pattern, so you get like a multiple of each one. If I can just, there you go. So in each colour you get these, okay? Really, really useful. They come in 6x6. We used to have them in really big sheets, and it would feel like you take forever to use. But these are really nice now because they come in these 6x6 squares. And yeah, really useful. So that's 5.5 by 14. So I'm just going to cut this at 5, just to take it down one more. Move my score blade out the way and cut it down to 13.9. Hi from the latecomer. Hi Lee, hope you're okay. Hope you're doing well, my lovely. So yeah, just, it is a bit grey and sunshine, isn't it? Like I say, a lot like the weather we seem to be having at the moment. and, dare I say it, people's moods. What do you reckon? I have my good days and I have my bad days. Today has been a good day. Me and the kids did some work early, got up early to do some work before the rest of the house woke up. And then the kids got up, we potted about and we made chocolate and pecan flapjack. So, you know, any day is going to be good when you've got that going on, isn't it? So, Jill, does that mean you've had a good day too? I hope so. So then this is basically 6 by a full sheet of A4 just scored in half. So I'm just going to place this single layer straight on top. So then it's going to create this nice little gate. And that's sort of our little card base. Do we like that? I quite like that. I'm quite happy. And then I'm going to I think that's a bit big. I don't know whether my little welly boots are going to fit on there, so maybe I grabbed the stitched ones because I thought, oh, a bit of stitching, but actually, oh, could do the ovals. I wonder what they would look like. Yeah, it's just a bit differently, isn't it? And like you say, it's a little bit clever, a little bit different, but cute, hopefully, by the time I've finished all this. Yeah, I think we might do the welly boots. What do we reckon? Rather than the umbrella? I think so. So I'm just going to stamp these with Memento, and that way I can colour them in. Lisa says, had a day with Millie, watching films, started blog hot post and now just doing an order. Sounds like a really good day, Lisa. I'm enjoying that. So I'm just gonna cut this out. So I'm just gonna cut this out with the Big Shot, and I think a yellow one might look a bit OTT. So I'm just gonna grab some smoky slate. And we'll cut that out with some smoky slate, I think, the larger layer. So we'll cut that and that out. So the good thing is with these, they do layer up. What film did you watch, Lise? Was it a good one? I don't know what we were talking about movies on Saturday night, and Lisa was horrified to find out I hadn't watched one that was like a classic. And I can't even remember what that was now, but you know, there's just always some movies what somebody's never seen, isn't there? And that is one of mine. So I'm just going to cut this first, I think. Make sure my little welly boots are in the middle. This desk is ace because it's Gnome something on Netflix. It was Casper, that's it. Casper the Friendly Ghost. I know. Never seen it. So Lisa says I've got to watch it now. So just going to cut this one out so that we can layer them up. And obviously you could do this with any of the shapes, the squares, I'm doing it here with the ovals just because that fits my image better. And my circles seem to be elsewhere and not in the case, which is slightly worrying, but we will find them. And I think I had them out of my most recent class and just haven't put them away again. So let's just tidy that away out the way. We have that bit there, and we're going to layer that bit on there, and then they're going to sit on here like so. So I'm just going to colour this in now, and I think actually we might stamp the little flowers. So in this set you also get some cute little floral images, which obviously I'd used on one of the other cards, but I think we might just put a couple of these. I'll do two just in case one's not enough. Ooh. What are we thinking? So I've grabbed my blends. I've got my Daffodil Delight blends. I'm just gonna give it a bit of a wash over. Like so, and then just go back over. I love these because won't say I'm much of an artist really, but with these you can just, oh hi Ange, didn't see you sneak on there, hope you're well. Ange is about the only one of my lovely ladies I get to see these days when I go and do my shopping down Morrison's. Hope they've been treating you well, everyone doing their shopping. So I think I'll just colour them in, and then I might just grab the smoky slate blend and just colour in my bottom of my boots. Like so. What do we think? They look quite sweet, don't they? So I'm just going to colour these in. I picked out the gorgeous grape Stampin' Right marker. Obviously you could do these in whatever colour you want. I just thought a little bit of purple might lift them. In fact, I might actually use a blend just to get a different shade of it. So if you've got blends, obviously, then blender pens, and you've got ink pads and you haven't got hi Vi, hope you're well. Yeah, so if you've got blends, you could use these. Just showing you different ways of colouring and whatever suits you better really. I'm just going to colour this in using the blender pen. And the blender pens are such a great way if you're just starting out and you want to do a bit of colouring but you're not sure it's for you, and you've already invested in a few ink pads. It does mean you can colour with any of the ink pads you've got and save you worrying about getting all the matching markers. So I quite often advise that they're a really good investment. You get 3 in the pack and you just change the colour by scratching out on the paper. So say I wanted to now colour with a different colour, which actually I'm going to grab Granny Apple Green just for the leaves, and just transfer your ink over. Oh, you have to press quite hard with these new pads, as much as you can, and you can create like a little ink well in the lid of your pad. Hopefully you can see that, and then you can pick up, so that was colouring in purple, and I'm now just gonna colour in with green. So They are really good as you're starting out and you don't want to, especially if colouring something you like to do occasionally, but you're not that mad into it, then by having these blender pens, you basically turn every ink pad into a coloured pen, which is great. You don't have to then invest in the whole set of the right markers until you want to. So the blender pens are a really good option for colouring just as you're getting going. And yeah, they're one of the things that I kind of say are a good starting point. Just gonna cut these out because obviously this bundle is with a punch and it's the umbrella punch. So yeah, Jill, they're really good. I think, like you say, if you like a little bit of colouring, I know colouring's not your favourite thing to do, but when you want to do a little bit, especially on images like this, which are quite simple to colour, then the blender pens, you know, they work really well with the ink pads. And mine have lasted ages. You get 3 and they've got like a solution in them, but they do last quite a while. So where's my little welly boots? Thinking we're gonna, oh yes, I think we need the other image, don't we? Glad I did too, see, I must have known. You need one of those. Yeah, and they are really good. So they come in a pack of 3. I can't quite remember how much they are, but hopefully I'll be able to put the link on after for you. I am ordering tonight. If any of my local ladies want to save some postage, I will happily order and get your stuff to you. And then see, they look really fiddly, but actually with these paper snips they don't take too long to cut out. And then I'm just going to layer these up like that. What do we think? Quite like that. Maybe I'll do it the other way around. Oh, I don't know. Ooh, decisions. Grab some, they definitely need dimensional on them, I believe. Find a full sheet. I had loads of mini dimensionals and now all I can seem to find are large dimensionals. So somebody's hidden them. Here we go. Definitely a mini dimensional requirement, aren't they? I love that we've got these in both sizes now. Make it so much easier than cutting dimensionals in half like I used to have to. And I think this set's quite sort of universal, so you could do it for kids and make them really funky little wellies for kids. You could do them for men and make them farmers' boots. You could do all sorts, couldn't you? So obviously without the flowers perhaps, but I'm thinking that on top of there, looks quite sweet. So let's glue this down. What do we think? And then obviously when you come to glue this on, you don't want to be gluing the whole of your oval because then you'll end up with a mess on that side. And I say this because when I've designed cards in a similar style to this at class, there's always one. And I've often done it at home as well. So just be aware of doing that. And I'm just going to glue this on so that it kind of covers up. Ooh, I like that. So I'm just going to cut, I need to just grab some more Whisper White. Just going to cut like a white layer panel here to go here, I think, because I feel like it needs it. Jan loves the colours. Thanks, Jan. They're yeah, I really like yellow and grey. In fact, we're currently designing our living room, and it's looking like it's going to end up as, we have a grey sofa, and I'm thinking it's going to be lilac and grey. So I'll just cut this down here like that. And pop it on, just, oh, it's a bit long. I obviously didn't cut it down the right size. I think it needs to be the next one down. And yeah, I think yellow and grey is quite on trend, isn't it, at the moment? All the homeware stores are full of yellow and grey. And I think this particular one works lovely, and then with just that little touch of purple. So I'm just going to glue that down on there. It also gives you obviously somewhere to write a little message. I feel like we might stamp and punch out a little greeting. So then when they open it up, they're like, woo, we could have a little something in there, couldn't we? What do we think? Hi, Sue. Nice combination for a room. Glad you approved, Joe. Hoping you're all still live, aren't you? My computer stopped playing the video. Yeah, so as I said, this set has got a load of sentiments, and I'm just wondering what we might use. So in those stitched ones, you also have this really tiny little oval, but I'm not sure anything's going to fit in that apart from It's Your Day, and I'm not feeling that one. Hello Sunshine's a bit tight. We might just punch it out, I think. What do you think? I need a block. Grab my... Now, although this card is it's in smoky slate, these colours, I'm just going to stamp in the basic grey. I feel like that just adds a bit more oomph to sentiments than the basic. Janice says she loves it. Oh, thanks, Janice. Hello Sunshine. I think this would be a nice card to send to somebody who needs a little hello in the post. I'm not sure if you saw my post, I think it was on Sunday, maybe. Feeling like this is going to need layering up. I do. But actually, oh, hang on. Yay. Let's go with that. I received some happy mail. Shall I share my little happy mail? I've got it here. Brightening up my desk. So this was a card I received as happy mail. Really cute, isn't it? Off my friend Lisa. And so I decided I would send out some happy mail. So if you check out that post either on Instagram or Facebook and leave me a little comment, I'll contact you for your address if I don't already have it, and we'll be sending out my own little forms of happy mail, because I think we all need that right now, just to brighten the day. So let's grab a bit of smoky slate, I think. And where did I put that? Oh, it's here. This is what happens when you're crafting, isn't it? Your desk just gets more and more cluttered and then you can't find anything. Do I want it in grey? One way to find out. Let's see. Leave that there. We might want it in yellow. Let's see. We might cut it in yellow just so we've got one. Do you ever do this where you're like, I'm not sure. Mr. Brown bought you some this morning. Oh, Lee, what did you get? I shouldn't ask because you can't remember, can you? I asked Lee what she got in a starter kit. She was like, oh no, you said you'd ordered, didn't you? And I was like, what have you ordered? And you're like, I can't remember. But then it's a nice surprise when it arrives. When you place an order and you forget what you've ordered, just don't be ordering the same thing twice is my little tip. So bring our card back in and let's have a look what we think. Do we like the grey on grey? I'm thinking actually we could mirror it, couldn't we, and have it raised up because it's going to hide behind there. So I think it's going to have to be the grey because the yellow's just going to get lost. Ornate frames. Oh, lovely. Yeah, grey it is. So these dies that I'm using now are actually the other ovals, the oval framelets. I don't know why I turned that one round and not that one, but hey ho. We do these daft things, don't we? Hello, sunshine. And I'm gluing the whole thing because obviously it needs to glue onto that layer. I'm just positioning it over there. Sarah says, Mr. Brown arrived today. I was very pleased as you only ordered Thursday evening. Amazing. So that's it, guys. If I place an order, we might get it quite quickly, hopefully. That's still the case. As I say, I am ordering this evening. Janice says coming tomorrow with 2 boxes. Yay! I think we all need to craft our way through this pandemic at the moment, don't we? It's the only thing that's keeping some of us going. So there we go. What do we think? Are we like it? I'm quite pleased with that, seeing as I didn't really have a prototype to work from. But I think that works quite well. I might make a few more of those in some different colourways, perhaps. Yeah, I am quite happy with that, how that turned out. And it didn't take long, did it really? You could do all your embossing, sit there colouring. Yeah, really, really pleased with it. So I'll try and get that up on the blog as soon as I can with measurements for you. Oh, don't do that. Let's rotate you round. You've got 2 Cross of Hope. Oh no, Lee. Maybe you could send a little bit of Happy Mail to someone who might need it. Or see if any of the team want it. If none of the team have got it, they might get it off you. So yeah. Jeanette says love it. Vi says love it. Yay! It's good, isn't it? I'm really pleased with that, and like you say, really easy to use. Doesn't use loads of card really for a fun. Doesn't use loads of cards for a fun fold, and something a little bit different. People don't need to know how to open it. It's quite a simple one to understand, which can be the trick with some fun folds. So yeah, that is a stamp set, Jeanette, Cross of Hope. So yeah, that's my little make for tonight. I might have a go at making another one in a different colour combo, maybe. I think so. and send them out as some little happy mail in the post to those that want it. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining me. I am hoping I may get on a second little appearance on here each week while we're in lockdown, partly for my sanity, hopefully for yours as well. And just because it's good to connect. Obviously normally I'm busy prepping for classes, doing classes, out and about, so I think hopefully I'll have some extra time, even with the kids around, to try and jump on and do some more sort of lives here on here, and share some more ideas, because I know it's nice to kind of see a friendly face and connect, and there's only so much Netflix binging or Disney Plus binging I can do. So I think then this is my little sort of escape. So hopefully you've loved that. Thanks Lou. It is really nice but really easy to do. So I shall write up the blog post and include the measurements on there, and then you can have a go. I'd love to see you come up with yours, maybe with the same stamp set, maybe with a different one. The stamp set, as I say, I'm falling in love with it the more I'm using it. Really cute little images and some lovely sentiments for the world we are living in today. But that's it from me. I am going to go and might do a little bit more crafting, and hopefully see you here soon. Thanks for tuning in everybody. Bye.